I didn't know you were such a slacker. Cryo is always far more effective in the rain. This is going to get interesting. What's the hurry?
Hayato!
Ah, it's you two.
We heard the Yashiro Commission is holding a test of courage, so we came right over to sign ourselves up. We didn't expect to see you here in person, though. Does that mean this event is real?
You think I only make an appearance for occasions that are deemed sufficiently important? It just so happens that this test of courage event was actually my suggestion. But, naturally, I've left the planning and more trifling details to be arranged by my retainers. Considering that such events are quite popular across Teyvat, I've had numerous examples to draw from, so everything should be in good order. I'm merely here to do a routine check on—
Oh, Paimon gets it! So what you're saying is, in that case, maybe you can give us a quick rundown of the event rules?
Only Paimon could be so natural. However, the possibility—
sorry. What did you say?
Nothing. Seeing as I apparently—
Yippee!
As its name implies, the event is a game designed to put one's courage to the test. The venue for the event will be set up in the Chinju Forest. Before the start of each round, participants will— Once teams have been formed, the event staff will announce the name of an item that has been placed in or around. The first person to locate the specified item will be declared.
The winner of that round? Huh. So there's gonna be—
Precisely. There will be a total of 3 rounds in the test of courage because the event was actually— Merchants raised event funding, the Kamisato clan provided the grounds, and the Grand Narukami Shrine provided consulting services. As such, each of these 3 parties have selected one item for participants to find. So—
Paimon gets it! So basically, a boy will need to find one item each round for a total of 3 items after 3 rounds.
Yes, seems you've got the gist of it. We will be issuing different rewards based on the number of rounds won. So, if a participant manages to find all 3 items, then they shall receive the grand prize provided by the—
Ooh, a grand prize?
As for its true value, I'm afraid you'll have to win the event first and ask Lady— Of course, this event is intended to measure your courage. If you withdraw from the event, I'm curious myself how many people will be brave enough to make it to the end. It'll be—
Don't worry, those prizes are ours! Even though just the thought of this event sends shivers down Paimon's little spine, the traveler will—
I appreciate your enthusiasm. Anyway, I think I've given you sufficient details. I'll add your names to the list of participants. As for the 3 items you'll be searching for, please wait for a staff member to inform— Oh, and a friendly word of advice. Test of courage events—
Whoa! What do they mean by that? Oh, will there be spooky things in Chinju Forest? Ah! Oh, now even you're trying to scare Anyway, we got an event to win. Grand prize, here we come!
Hold it right there! Oh, well, if it isn't my compadre.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. It's Ito! What are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're here for the test of courage!
Ha! What else? I'm sorry, but those prizes already belong to yours truly. Arataki ain't scared of nothing, Ito. I mean, well, that's what I really want to say. But I have actually got something else going on. it's a long story. As soon as I heard about the test of courage, I got the gang together and was ready to bring everyone for the time of their lives. But, it turns out the other members weren't as pumped about the event as me. Shinju Forest? We've already been there 1,000,000 times. There's nothing scary about that place. That event's just a game for kids. What a waste of time. Let's play some seriously test of courage? Ugh, whatever. I guess if that's what... Can you believe that? What a group of deadbeats. I'm not gonna put up with that. Nuh-uh, not in my gang.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Dragging the gang to an event they don't want to go to won't be the best for your reputation as a leader.
Hey, this isn't about me. As leader of the Arataki gang, it's my duty to find new and tantalizing experiences for everyone. Even if they can't get it through their stubborn heads now, one way or another, I'll show them how much fun a test of... Anyway, I'm no stranger to Shinju Forest. Sure, it was a little terrifying going through there, but seriously, what kind of scary pranks could those guys in the Yashiro Commission ever come up with? Not to mention, if the gang starts complaining, I won't...
And after all that talk, it still boils down to you.
Well, leading a gang can be complicated. You don't understand. Anywho, since there's no way I can trust the Yashiro Commission to make a fun event, I've decided to step in and spike...
Wait, you don't seriously...
Oh, you bet I do. Yours truly is gonna be out scaring people. But it's gonna take more than an Oni to make it happen. So I came here to recruit some help. And then I saw you come walking along. Come on, come scare people with me, please.
No way!
Pretty please?
Forget it!
Pretty please?
Ah, fine. But don't forget, we're here to win the test of courage and we'll help you out. Just don't get in the way of our...
Yes! You're a real Oni saver. All right, those participants won't scare themselves.
What a noisy guy. But after here, maybe laughter is the key to making fear go away. If things get scary later, we can all...
Hey, Traveler, Paimon, enough chit-chat. We're gonna...
Coming! Alright, this looks like, is it just Paimon, or...
Hey, Paimon!
Ah! Oh, don't sneak up on Paimon!
Nothing, I just had a thought occur to me. I want to scare the gang members real good, but now that I think about it...
You're only now realizing this?
Practice? Hey, I've got it. Why don't you join the test of courage like everyone else, and I'll go hide and try to scare you from time to time. Then you two can judge my scaring skills. Just wait. You'll see how scary this Oni can be.
And there he goes, running off and still talking to himself. Well, we were here to join the event anyway. Guess we'll just have to pass Ito's little test along with whatever else the event throws at us. Oh, seems one of the event staff is over there. Let's go talk.
Aha! You must be here to participate in the test of courage.
Yep, that's right. Judging from your outfit...
That's right. Huh. I can already see a dark aura surrounding the... If you carelessly go running into the event, all it'll take is one little misstep, and...
Whoa, what's with the sinister laugh?
Sure you don't want to back out? This is your last chance. I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1. Sure, you could say that. You know, the most But no need to worry. Allay your qualms and suspicions. Everything was all... Just enjoy the calm before the storm. The first round is about to begin.
Ah, you finally said something that Paimon can understand. Yep, the two of us will be part.
But it appears your names were written together as a single participant, which means you'll have to find yourselves another partner in order to...
Wait, are you serious? Ugh, if only Ito hadn't gone running off on his own. We could have had a...
As far as I know, there have been other participants who've yet to designate a partner. You could go ask around. Just be sure to make it quick. If you don't have a partner by the time...
Uh-oh, we can't let that happen. Let's...
Oh, Traveler and Paimon. Great.
Huh? It's Ayaka! Are you here for...
Yes. My brother told me that the event would be most interesting. I have never experienced a test of courage event, so...
Oh, so this is your first time?
To be frank, I'm no expert when it comes to the supernatural. I often worry that I haven't shown... Oh, speaking of which...
Actually, the Shrine Maiden just told us that we only count as a single participant.
Splendid! In that case, how would you like to be... I always feel at ease when you're by my side. But of course, please don't let... Oh, you'd really like to? Then it's my honor. And if I appear to be frightened...
Ah, it looks like the event is just about to start. I will now reveal the item you'll be looking for in the first round. It's called... Dango.
Dango milk?
Correct! Tomoki was kind enough to provide us with his dango milk, and it has been... The path will be marked with signs to guide you. But some strange and unusual things may occur along the way. If you ever feel you can't handle it, you may withdraw from the event. Now, if you're ready, then...
We don't want anyone to beat us to it. Let's go.
This reminds me of a story that a retainer once told me several years ago. There was a wandering samurai who, while crossing the forest at night, noticed that the familiar scenery was beginning to change right in front of him. The man stopped and realized that it was as if he was in another world. Strange creatures that didn't appear to be human were all staring at him.
Ah! That's super scary. Paimon doesn't even dare look at these trees after hearing that story. Will we really be okay? If anything weird jumps out at us, teach it a lesson, Traveler!
Please, stay a little closer. Wait, are these fireworks?
Oh, they suddenly lit up! We better keep our distance. Let's get out of here. I thought we found it, but it doesn't seem to be here. Let's keep searching somewhere else.
Please, stay a little closer.
Oh, I'll show you how scary this Oni can be. How was that? Were you scared?
I can't quite make out what it is, but there seems to be something moving there. Look, everyone. Isn't this the Dango milk? And there's a scarecrow beside it.
Well, it doesn't matter now since we found the dango milk, then we must... But there's no way we can carry back so much dango milk. Why don't we drink? Paimon could use a sip. Ah! The scarecrow stood up!
It appears to be guarding the dango milk here.
You mean it's watching if we touch the dango milk? Don't worry. Paimon didn't even... Oh, maybe you're right. Tastes great.
Indeed. Any fears I had a moment ago seem to have been dissipated by... And now that I look around, this is Chinju Forest as I've always known it. My brother once said that fear stems from one's heart. And if your heart is at peace, then fear naturally dissipates. But fear is not entirely bad. Although I've been scared a few times, I would like to continue walking through the forest for a while. Will you accompany me? Ah, I see. Well, I shall continue walking. Don't worry. Now that I've experienced the event once already, I won't be easily frightened. I'll see you later. Have a lovely chat with your friend.
Eh? Whoa, it's really you! What did you do?
Oh, hello. Miko told me about the Test of Courage event taking place here. I thought I would come and have a...
Ah, so that's why you're here! So what do you think of the Test of Courage? Are you...
It's more or less the same as I remember before. I wasn't scared by anything, but on the contrary...
Oh, that Miko! Did she send A here to scare people on purpose? If that's the case, it feels like A isn't really experiencing... Oh, Paimon has an idea! We'll give you a bottle of the dango milk we just found. That would make you a winner in this round, too!
Ah, yes. Isn't that the dessert drink we had the last time we met? Sure, Actually, I've sensed a familiar feeling.
Huh?
Have you been down to the beach by any chance? I was just strolling nearby when I noticed a space at the beach with a familiar game set up on it. I took a brief look, and it appeared to be a game where you control flippers hovering in the air to strike a ball. I saw the game was called Akitsu Yugen. I'm guessing it originated from Akitsu Hazura. The thought of that game caused me to recall some things from the past.
Akitsu Hazura? What's that?
It's a game where you use Hagoita to hit a ball towards a set target. It was once quite popular during festivals. Makoto also enjoyed playing Akitsu Hazura when she was alive. Yakiako was still around at that time, and nights in Inazuma were much more lively than they are. The yokai would hold festivals from time to time, gathering to drink.
Oh, does that mean you can eat the delicious...
Yes. The yokai called their celebration the Mikowa Flower Festival. Makoto and I attended it once. Well, sadly, the past has all but vanished.
Sounds like it could be fun! Paimon would like to play...
If you're interested, you can go to the beach and give it a... It was still being set up when I was there earlier.
Yay!
I shall return to Tenshukaku. Miko told me that the test of courage consists of 3 rounds, so please, keep up the effort and give it your... Considering you two, I think you should have...
Oh, of course!
I know you can do it. Good luck.
Paimon doesn't remember hearing anything about a game on the beach from Ayato. You think that activity is also planned by the Ashiro Commission? Oh, the more Paimon thinks about it, the scarier it feels. Anyway, the first...
So, what'd you think? Do I know how to scare people or what?
Oh, Paimon was hiding behind you the entire time, so Paimon will leave this one to the Traveler. So? Was
Wait, what? No way! Listen, every time I made my even I had no idea I possessed such talent. But this is just what I needed to hear. Now I'll show them. The gang will know. Anyway, I've already figured out which path they'll be taking, so let's wait nearby and scare the pants off them. Now things are getting interesting. You ready? We've got... I think we're getting close. Come on, come on, come on. We can't let them see us.
Oh, here they come! So, how are you going to scare them, Ito?
Easy peasy. We'll wait for them to get real close, and then we'll jump out and shout together. They won't know what...
Huh? What are we, a bunch of kids now?
Hey, don't underestimate me. It may sound simple, but I know exactly what the gang's probably moping along on their way back, saying things like, "This is boring," and "Let's go home." But it's dark and their guard is down. Now's our chance. Having the three of us suddenly come flying out of the bushes before they come to their senses, we'll already be halfway to our next ambush spot. Shh, you hear that? Someone's coming. All right, I'll count us in. Ready? We jump on 0, 2, 1. Ah!
Ooga booga booga!
Wait.
There! Ghosts!
Ghosts!
Wait, hold on a second.
Did you see that? They were definitely not! So all the strange rumors about the test of courage are true! Oh, what should we do?
Oh, Paimon.
Hey, you're one to talk! You were the first to start running! Don't make fun of Paimon!
Well, you shouted ghosts, so my instinct to... After all, real ghosts are terrifying. My skills are completely useless against them. Oh, because I just realized that they were also running from us. Which means they were afraid of us too. And if that's the... Now that I've calmed down, I'm starting to wonder if they were actually ghosts. They might have been people dressed up as ghosts to scare us. Oh, definitely not. No, during the event, I took a little walk around the Chinju forest and saw all the gimmicks that the Yashiro Commission had set up. Those three weren't from the Yashiro Commission, but they did seem a little Come on, let's go back there and take a look.
Huh? No, but if we go back now...
Oh, it's all right, Paimon. If you're scared, you can stay here. Traveler and I will go and...
Really? Oh, that'd be great. Oh, right. The last mystery novel Paimon bought from Yai Publishing House had a plot just during the investigation. Whoever said I'm not going would I'd second that.
It looked like they were running that way, but...
But then you'll be all alone, which according to the mystery novels is...
Don't worry about me. Once...
Paimon has a bad...
They scared you that bad, huh? Huh. Looks like they really... This time, I'll capture him and learn their art for scaring people. Anyway...
And there he goes, running off and talking to himself. Oh, do we really have to go? Oh, fine. But the second we see anything scary, we make... We've already... Wonder where those three went. Paimon didn't see them anywhere. Oh, maybe Ito was right. Maybe they've been hiding. Huh. Hey! Listen up, you three little wimps! There's someone actually here. Paimon's scared again.
Don't do it, Chizuru. You can't give in to your desires. Others will suffer for it. Just hold on a little longer. You've already come all this way, right?
Excuse us. Did you happen to see three rascals pass by here?
I Are you talking to me? To someone like me? You have no business coming here. You shouldn't be. If you value your lives, you must leave and I won't warn you again. Now, away with you! Be gone!
Wake up! Hey, traveler, wake up! Thank goodness you're okay. Before we get to that, I think someone needs your attention.
Please don't eat Paimon. Paimon doesn't taste very good. Please avenge Paimon. And Hazel's here too. What happened to that
Scary person? Okay, I only found the two of you passed out here when I arrived. What happened? Tell me all the details. As I suspected, there appears to be something more, but let's get back to your original question. I haven't. The truth is, I was commissioned to come.
You were commissioned?
That's right. Some time ago, a peculiar game was.
A peculiar game on the beach? Oh, could it be the АКИЦУ
Ah, so you've heard of it. The game quietly appeared some time ago and has since attracted some players. There was no one on the beach other than visitors and tourists when the game appeared. Imagine it like, and stranger yet, it could operate normally without anyone supervising it. People at the beach can start.
Could it be run by ghosts?
Some tourists started to say that, and the rumor began to spread until it became a full-blown ghost story. The further that story spread, the more plausible it. The Tenryou Commission wanted to close the beach in order to investigate the situation and dispel the rumors. But before they could do anything, people that were initially scared by the rumors began to believe that the beach game was actually a preview event planned by the Yashiro Commission for the test. But I'm quite positive that the game never had.
Wait, so the Yashiro Commission were fully aware of all this, but Ayato must be one of the smartest guys.
Who knows? But I'd rather trust tangible evidence than speculate on his thoughts. As for my commission, apparently someone reported that they found themselves trapped for hours on the beach. According to his own account, he kept returning to the same location no matter which way he went. Even though it was obvious that he wasn't telling me the whole story, the testimonies of his friends did validate that what he said actually occurred. On top of that, it was also this very incident that led to all the ghost rumors. No one dared to go near the beach until the Yashiro Commission announced who set up the game on the beach. And why did the Yashiro Commission help them cover it up? I need to uncover the truth. So I'm here to investigate. Anyway, don't mind me. Working together will only raise suspicion. However, please proceed with caution. Based on my observations, most people are still unaware of anything. What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Hey, you guys finally made it. I was searching for hours, still didn't see any sign of those three, so, how about you? Find anything?
It's kinda hard to explain.
I see. So well, it doesn't matter. I already came up with a new
Huh? What?
Shinobu told me a saying after she got back from studying in Liyue. It went something like, the something by day becomes, yeah, that's what Anyway, I was so focused on scaring people last round that those three dressed up as ghosts caught me completely off guard. But not this time! Oh no, I'll be hiding nearby and waiting for those three to emerge first, and then You two just gotta keep playing it natural and join the contest, got it? Okay, see you later.
Wait, Ito! Well, his plan does make some sense, at least.
Congratulations! Now you're one step closer to the dark.
Hey, cut the nonsense! What we just saw was super terrifying!
Oh, really? Good. Hearing the word super terrifying is exactly...
No, that's not what Paimon means!
So what? You've heard the stories about the test. Everyone who participates in the event faces people are afraid of seeing their innermost fears appear before them. And yet, so, isn't it natural for us to have things in the dark and deathly silent, just like the grinning monster standing behind you right now?
Ah, really?
I knew a little trick like that one. So, congrats on passing this test. The second... Have you found your partner yet?
Huh? But don't we already have a partner?
Yes, your team's outstanding efforts certainly so it's understandable that you'd want to pair up with your previous partner. But unfortunately, if you don't have a partner by the time the next round begins...
Yeah, Paimon already knows. If we don't have a partner in time, then we'll be Let's ask around and see if there's anyone looking for a partner. Are you here for the test? Yes. She looks like she just woke up. Oh, nope, wait. The test of courage is too scary, so I keep my eyes closed. But as soon as I close my eyes, during the first round, a big bull-headed beast leaped out of nowhere and scared me. I closed my eyes and tried to hide for a while, but it was really dark and I fell asleep. A big bull-headed beast? Now... no one wants to partner. Oh, poor Sayu. Because I heard that being frightened. What kind of silly idea? I wasn't sure if it was true either. But since I heard it could help people grow tall. Well, Sayu doesn't have a partner yet. Should we... Really? You're willing to be great. But please keep an eye. It's pretty scary here. But I'm going to face my fear.
You appear to have found a partner. Let's see if you can. Though, whether winning should be considered good luck. Anyway, I will now reveal the it's of.
A fan? You mean like the thing?
Correct. The fan was personally selected by the Yashiro Commissioner himself and has been placed somewhere. There will be signs to guide the way, but beware the dark. Remember, if you.
We'll never give up. Something just fell from above. I'm out of here. Yoo-hoo, Art! She's gone! We should get out of here too! It's so dark here. It's hard to make out anything. It's so dim that Paimon almost looks like a flying lavender melon. Hey! That's not Paimon! It doesn't look anything like me! Paimon's over here! I usually like to hide here and take a nap. Don't worry, there doesn't appear to be anything scary here. Hey, this sign is pointing this way. Please come back. Whew, thank goodness. We finally made it to a safe spot. It's a dead end! Ugh, where did they hide that fan? Phew, this place should be safe. I can't believe I made it this far. Hey, did I get any taller? Really? That's great. Enough about that. Look, isn't this the fan we're looking for? It has fireworks painted on it, so it must be for some kind of festival. So does that mean the second round of the test of... Yep, seems like it. Ha ha! We've won again. Great. Because I was just... Wonder if Ito's still out trying to capture those three from earlier. Paimon's a little... In that case, I'll take the fan back with me.
I've got you now!
Ah! Just run! Don't worry about me!
Ha! Don't underestimate...
Wow, Ito, you really kept...
Seriously, why didn't you run when I told you?
What are you saying? We couldn't have...
Yeah, that's right. So just get on with it. If you're gonna eat us, then we won't back down, even if...
Who said we were going to eat you? And Ito, why are you so quiet?
I have a weird feeling that I've seen... Ah, I know! These are all creatures from the ultimate yokai. There's Yoko, Kappa, and Hitotsume Kozo. They're all yokai!
It sure took you long enough to notice.
Well, we recognized you right away. You're an Oni, aren't you? According to legends, Oni are grouchy, extremely strong, and crush other yokai into balls to eat.
Oh, pfft, that's the most ridiculous thing ever. Besides, you're the ones people are scared of, hiding behind bushes and scaring people off. Don't think I didn't see you, following him around and conjuring up all sorts of weird, scary stuff.
Aha! So...
No, we weren't trying to scare anyone. Really?
Even though you scared the daylights out of Paimon a few times, it doesn't seem like you were... Anyway, let's hear your side of the story, and Paimon...
Well, the truth is, one hosted by the yokai. The humans are also...
Ah, the festival that A mentioned!
Mikawa Flower Festival. Oh, right, it used to be hosted by the top yokai. I heard it was supposed to be a lot of fun. I mean, not as fun as my almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival.
Yes, the Mikawa Flower Festival is our aspiration. But we know that our festival, the times of Yakiyako, are long gone. We're just a bunch of little yokai living in the wilderness. As you can see, we lack the necessary, but we're determined to still reach out to humans.
Huh? Gratitude?
You see, we live in the wilderness and are frequently attacked by... They would come and stir up trouble on our land, forcing us to hand over our food. But later, many human adventurers came into the wilderness and drove off...
Ah, I get it now. You want to repay the favor, but, hey, don't let it get to ya. You might be a bunch of pipsqueaks, but you're all solid yokai in my book.
So, are you the ones who set up the...
Yup, that was us! Have you tried it? We drew inspiration from the legendary Akitsu Hazara. It took a lot of yokai. After that, we didn't have much yokai power left, so we set up...
We were just following you to see your reaction.
Is the Akitsu Yugen really that important? Why did you spend all of your yokai power to build? Paimon would have taken the Traveler for a big meal if you had set up more food stores.
Really?
To be honest, we've never met a human before, so we focused on building the Akitsu Yugen because of a legend we heard.
Ah, I know the one.
It's the story of yokai meeting a human during a... It's said that long ago, a human samurai once stumbled across the Mikawa Flower Festival.
What's a human doing here? We erected the barrier, didn't we? What a pain.
The yokai at the festival began discussing how to drive away the human. When suddenly, they heard a voice.
This is our festival, and the point is to have fun. What difference does it make if a human joins us yokai?
The speaker appeared to be a prominent figure among the yokai, and when he spoke, the other yokai fell silent.
You there, young man, do you drink sake?
Yes, I do.
Ha! Then join us! We can enjoy tonight's festivities together!
And so, the yokai and samurai celebrated together. The two competed in the highlight of the festival, the Akitsu Hazara. Their spectacular game ended in a draw, and a new friendship was forged.
I can't believe a human could keep up with me!
Witnessing the dynamic powers of the yokai will certainly help hone my swordsmanship.
You're a swordsman?
Oh, yes. I'm currently traveling the world in search of formidable opponents.
Then let's make a deal. We meet for a duel every 10 years. What do you say?
I look forward to it.
The Mikawa Flower Festival is meant to bring happiness to all who attend, and Akitsu Hazara. That's why, when we decided to hold the festival here, setting up Akitsu Hazara was... Unfortunately, the real Akitsu Hazara has been lost to time. What we created is a version of the game we heard about from a wandering merchant, so we changed the name to Akitsu.
Yeah, but that wasn't us. We have no idea what could have gone wrong.
We closed Akitsu Yugen a while ago and carefully checked it for any... But we didn't find anything wrong with it. Maybe it was just some strange mishap.
They don't look like they're lying. And believe me, I know a liar when I see...
After that incident, people stopped coming to the... Later, a human man with blue hair appeared and walked...
He had a piercing gaze. I almost felt, but then he turned and quickly left without...
It wasn't long before large numbers of people began coming to the Chinju forest. And visitors were playing Akitsu Yugen again. It was wonderful.
A human man with blue hair? Now that you mention it, the fan that Ayato chose is the same kind that's used at a festival.
Oh, so my bro Ayato is here for the test of courage too? Or maybe he's here to catch Oni Kabuto! Ha! Had I known that, I would have brought the one I caught a few days ago.
Wow! Ito's still clueless about who Ayato really is. Well, anyway, seems like all the strange things we saw earlier were caused by these, and now that we know what's happening, the test of courage doesn't seem that...
Hey, you want to hang out with humans, right? I totally get that. After all, we yokai are becoming a rare breed these days. If all we do is isolate, we'll only feel more lonely. So why don't you let this Oni do you a favor? See, I'm a yokai too, right? And I'm already a natural in human society. I bet there's not a single person in Inazuma who hasn't heard of Arataki, the one and only. Come on, let's go. I'll show you.
Now that Paimon doesn't feel so scared anymore, the yokai said they wanted to host a festival, but come to think of it, Paimon remembers seeing some festival-related items on the beach.
What's the hurry?
Oh, it's you two again. I have to say, I'm impressed by your willingness to approach me after last, but I'm not going to let you off the hook so easily this—
Nice try, but you don't— We just met your fellow yokai and they told us everything!
Huh?
That's right! You're another little yokai who lives in the wilderness, aren't you? We just met Yoko, Kappa, and Hitotsume Kozo. So which type of yokai are you, Oh, let Paimon— Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're on our way to play Akitsu—
Akitsu Yugen. Again, How could this be happening now? All I needed was a little more—
Huh? What's the matter? Oh, maybe you're hungry. Or maybe you didn't sleep well. Don't worry. Ito has already taken your fellow yokai to meet some new friends. Everyone will get along Yeah, so there's no need to worry. We'll see who can finish the game the quickest. The loser will have to— Oh, it's starting! Give— You cleared all the elemental cubes so quickly! Paimon thinks we got this in the bag!
Okay, watch and learn.
No way! She hit every cube in one shot and finished even faster than you, Traveler! Paimon's head is spinning after watching that! Did you see how she did it?
Even if the rules have changed a little, I would never lose.
Oh, right! You're a yokai! You're the ones who— No wonder you're so good. Anyway, we'll keep our word. You can make a wish now, but before you say anything, we won't do anything that's clearly impossible or harmful to others.
A wish, huh? Then I wish that we never cross paths again.
Wait, what? But—
That's precisely why. Don't ever come near me or speak. Surely that's a wish you can— This is my final word of warning. If I ever see your face— Scared now? Good! Then don't come here again!
Paimon doesn't get it. Did we do something wrong? Fair enough. But Paimon had a lot of fun. Anyway, let's go see how—
What's the hurry?
So, you must be Hitatsume-ko's...
Yeah.
No need to be nervous. I'm Yuimiya, and I run Naganohara Fireworks.
Oh, I once saw some Naganohara fireworks, even though I was watching...
Really? Then the next time we meet, I'll bring some fireworks for us to lunch.
Whoa, really? Thank you very much. And if I may ask, are you Lord Kaedehara?
Yes, that's me. But I'm afraid that I'm no lord.
I've seen you with your sword in the wilderness. You made quick work of many...
That must have been when I was trying to escape Inazuma. It wasn't as impressive as you make it seem. The head of the Kamisato clan also lent me his assistance at the time. By the way, this is...
Oh, so you must be the one and only Shira...
There's no need to be so formal.
I never imagined I'd ever meet someone as distinguished as you. I must be dreaming.
Hey, don't you want to go talk to them too?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really? Well, that's strange. You seemed completely fine when we were chatting.
I'm not sure why, but I feel so relaxed when talking with... Actually, I'm the most timid of the three of us. I hid for days the last time someone tossed... Sorry for rambling on. It's odd.
It's okay. You can't excel at everything. The important...
Hey there. Chatting away, I see. Mind if I join you?
I've never seen a kappa before.
Hello there.
Thank you for bringing so many amazing people to meet us, Ito.
It's nothing. Being the one and... Oh, I should mention that I even have my own gang. And every member...
Classic Ito! There you go, bragging about yours. Don't confuse them. Everyone's here for the test of courage, not because you brought them here. Half the people here don't even...
Hey, this is my moment, Paimon. Don't ruin it for me.
Ito really isn't as cool as he claims. When it comes to having connections in Inazuma, nobody can beat Paimon.
Oh, yeah? All right. Well, then let's have a little contest and...
Sure, bring it on, bull checker.
Please don't fight. Actually, I think you're... And you also have a great friendship. Just like Lord Kamai and the samurai.
Well, of course. Boss! Oh, it's the boys! Ah, darn it. I was so caught up with the yokai that I forgot I was supposed to scare the daylights out of the gang.
Boss!
Hey, fellas.
Boss! We're sorry!
Wait, what now?
We shouldn't have ever doubted you, boss! You were right!
Yeah, the test of courage is terrifying. I still get shivers just thinking about it. But the thrill...
Well... Anyway, no need to be too scared now. I mean, it turns out there aren't any ghosts here. All the scary stuff you saw was just a little misunderstanding we had. Right?
Sorry, but I'm not sure where you've been or what you've seen, but I don't think it had...
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, hold on, little Yoko. You're kidding, right? Wait, you know, now's not really the time...
No, I'm serious.
But if it wasn't you guys, does that mean there are real ghosts out here?
Oh, that's right. Paimon assumed she was a yokai too.
But we're the only three yokai who...
So she was a ghost?
Boss, save us!
Calm down. Everyone just...
What's all the noise about?
Oh, you're the Tenryou Commission's...
Hazel!
There's nothing to fear. Even if there really is a ghost, all your noise... Ito, you and your gang should go and inform the other contestant, Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, okay.
Paimon somehow feels a little better now that...
What's the hurry?
Hello? There's something written in red on the bulletin board! Round 3, item. Does this mean that the item we have to find in the third round?
The Shrine Maiden appears to be urging us to finish the third round of the...
But where did she go? Has she been taken away? Will Paimon be next? Oh, Paimon will never leave your side now!
The words are scribbled hastily, but there's no evidence of a struggle. However, aren't there too many words written here? I believe that the 3 items chosen for this 3-round contest were the Dongo Milk was chosen by the merchant who funded the event, and the fan was chosen by the Yashiro. So, does the Hagoita, which should have been chosen by the Grand Narukami Shrine, have any...
Let's worry about that later. The bigger question is, are we really going to join the third? Paimon would love to win the grand prize, but how about we... make a tack...
I still have my commission to complete, so I'll step. Fear arises from mystery, and it's a detective's job to...
Paimon somehow feels a little better after hearing you. Okay then, let's wait for a while. Maybe the Shrine Maiden had something to take care of. the Shrine Maiden still hasn't shown up. It looks like we'll just have to start the third round without her. Who will we team up with this time?
Traveler, Paimon, please let me be your partner for the final round of the... I'd like your assistance with this investigation, since you two are the only ones who have seen the alleged ghost.
That's fine with Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
I have a few theories, but we don't have enough leads yet. There are some places I'd like to investigate first. So you...
Sure. Where would you like...
I want to go back to where we first met up. According to your accounts, you encountered the ghost there, and I believe there may still be some clues that...
do we really have to go there?
Are you worried that she'll be waiting for us? If anything, that would make things easier. My worry is that we won't be able to find her. Honestly, it'd save me a lot.
Wow, Hazel!
The more cases you see, the less afraid. This should be approximately where you first encountered the ghost. Of course, we cannot conclude whether the woman is actually a ghost or not at this point. But I'd like to go over everything that happened again. Do you recall anything?
Let Paimon think. She warned us not to go near her, and she said if we didn't leave... Paimon doesn't want to remember that much.
And then what happened?
Then, everything seemed to get darker, and Paimon saw some sort of black mist surrounding the ghost, and then...
Based on your...
Exactly! So are you...
It's possible, but I'm more interested in what she's... Even if she is a ghost, as long as she possesses some sense of...
Wasn't she after our souls?
I think she was just trying to scare you.
Oh...
Think about it. If I had the ability to take your souls, then why go to the... Besides, a ghost wouldn't have allowed you to walk away knowing...
That does make sense! Huh.
I believe there are only two possibilities. The first is that she wanted to reap your souls, but there was some... But if you had really been cursed, then you would probably have never... So, this is the less likely scenario. I believe...
But why would she want to scare us away? Maybe she was trying to get us to quit so she could claim the Test of Courage prizes! Oh! Probably not. So why does she want to scare us? Do you have any ideas?
Based solely on your account, I don't believe she actually meant it. But this evidence alone is insufficient to make any valid assumptions. She could very well... Though, my intuition is telling me that neither of these... Have you found any leads yet?
Yeah, some tree branches seem like they were bent by something.
I see. After you left, aside from the bent branches, there are burn marks and some... If only there was some more conclusive evidence.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's you guys! What are you all doing here?
We heard you were out searching for clues.
Oh, that's really...
Actually, we're also really unsure about what's happening here. We just asked the members of Mr. Ito's gang about what happened to them, and it sounded really scary. That lady is either a nasty evil spirit or a formidable yokai. Either way, it's not good. But we still want to hold the Mikawa Flower Festival.
We long admired the friendship between Lord Kamai and the samurai, which is why we want to hold the Mikawa Flower Festival, to return the favor. Even though our powers are limited, we don't want this bond of friendship to vanish. The Mikawa...
The Jinju Forest covers a large area, so it'd be great to have... Welcome to the team. Let's all do our best to figure out what's...
Don't worry, we're very familiar with the area. We won't miss...
Is it a scrap of black cloth?
This is a piece of...
Shade cloth?
Yeah. It can effectively block out light and is used in a variety of settings. There's a rough tear in the cloth, probably caused by a sharp...
Branches.
Suppose that a large shade cloth was originally hung from a tree, bending the... When the shade cloth was removed from the tree, perhaps one of the corners... Either she didn't care, or she was in too great a hurry.
But why would she hang shade cloth in the tree?
I'm only speculating, but maybe she used it to create the atmosphere you experienced. Let's not worry about that for now. There's still many variables I haven't deduced yet. Next, I'd like to investigate the place where the Arataki gang encountered her.
Oh, I know the way. I asked the gang members where their encounter with the ghost happened when we were...
Good. Please lead the way. Let's go find out what's going on.
This is the place. They claimed that as they passed through here, the area suddenly grew dark, and some ghostly flames appeared out of nowhere.
Huh. We saw the very same...
Let's start by taking a look around the area, just as we did before.
I found some sort of smashed ball, and the inside of it looks like it was blackened by smoke, and it's...
Judging from the burn marks left on the scene, the ghostly flames you saw were... Rather, they appear to have been caused by...
There's some strange powder in the cracks of these stones. I picked some up and sniffed it to see what it is.
Similar scare tactics. I believe we're closing in on the truth. I'm almost certain that the woman you encountered was... She possesses no extraordinary powers. She was merely scaring people with some...
Some small props? But can you really do all that?
First and foremost, the test of courage contributed to the You were initially frightened by your first encounter with these three yokai. Because you were already tensed up, you were breathing more rapidly and inhaled a lot of sleeping powder that That's when she pulled down the shade cloth and lit those so-called ghostly flames, creating a terrifying scene.
So, it was all just a show?
She tricked us!
There is, however, still one loose end. The person who commissioned my investigation did become stranded on the beach. That couldn't have been accomplished by just a few small props. But if... She can only use props to scare people in the forest, but she can use strange power.
Whoa, that was fast.
If we rule out the potential of organized crime, then only one... I know who the woman is. Let's go to the beach.
We'll come along too.
No. You should go back and tell the others not to be afraid. The truth has surfaced. It's time to put an end to all the
Okay, but if you run into any danger, simply call out our name.
There shouldn't be any danger now, but thank you anyway. Let's search along the cliffside. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a chunk of earth that's unlike the others.
What's the hurry?
I knew it. I knew that you would come find me here.
There she is. Paimon thought you were a yokai like the others, but they said they knew. So, who are you? And why did you try to...
I have already warned you never to speak to me. If you don't leave now, then...
She's terrifying! Hazel, it sure doesn't seem like she's using any props.
Don't move. Just trust me. Your yokai power won't scare us. It will only hasten...
Yokai power?
Huh? How did you know?
You're a yokai that emerged from an object and assumed a human form outside. When this type of yokai is close to its own body, it can use some yokai power, but that ability weakens as it moves, and if the original body is destroyed, then the yokai that Should I refer to you as a Hagoita spirit, or Tsukumogami?
Don't bother. You may call me Hanyuda Chizuru.
Chizuru? Why do you want us to leave? If you're a yokai, you should understand why the other yokai want to. Besides, we had a great time playing Akitsu Yugen together, didn't we?
Yes. That's why. That's why I don't want...
Sad?
I'm sure the yokai have already told you of the... But they don't actually... The samurai was about 25 years old when they met at the festival. They met again 10 years later and remained friends. They spent time together drinking, traveling, and sparring. When they had first met, they merely respected each other, but 10 years later, they became best friends. After another decade, the samurai had reached the pinnacle of his swordsmanship and won their duel by a narrow margin. Kamai was so astonished by his defeat, he gave up drinking and began training to become stronger for their next duel. However, another 10 years later, Kamai did not meet the samurai. As it turned out, war had broken out in the south, and the samurai had gone to defend the border. Kamai was unconcerned, because 10 years was nothing in a yokai's lifetime. But when they met once again, Kamai discovered that the samurai was already 65 years old. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw the samurai's gray hair and scars covering his body.
Hey, old friend. Can you still wield the sword?
I'm getting too old to fight. This time, I've come to say goodbye.
I see. Then, how about one last game of Akitsu Hazara?
All right.
The samurai gave his best effort during the game, but had to quit halfway through because he was too weak. After putting down his Agoita, Kamai remained silent for a long time before letting out a long sigh.
What a shame.
Their friendship started as something they looked forward to, and in just a... Lord Kamai's appearance hadn't changed, but his dear friend in front... People often say that those outside the situation can see things more clearly. We yokai are different from humans. We have longer lifespans and different natures, but when the dream ends, all that is left are sorrowful. Even a wise and seasoned yokai like Kamai felt sadness when it was time to say goodbye.
Oh.
So,
I was hiding on this beach, waiting for but those 3 yokai came and set up the Akitsu. I didn't want them to approach humans with unbridled optimism and enthusiasm just because...
Is that why you pretended to be a ghost? To scare all the Oh, so you must be the one who trapped that guy on the beach.
My power has become pretty weak now, and most of the time I just use some props I've collected but that jerk was greedy. He wanted to steal the decorations from Akitsu Yugen. That's why I used my yokai power. To teach...
Ah, so that's what... By the way, how did you know the rest of the story?
It's okay if you don't want to tell us. I've already figured your true form is this pair of Hagoita, isn't it?
Hagoita?
The pair of Hagoita used by Kamai and the human samurai to play Akitsu Hazara. You gradually developed sentience after being influenced by great yokai power. You were the closest to... Even with the yokai power's blessing, the Hagoita have started to rot away after hundreds of years. You can't sustain yourself, so you were forced to rely on props to scare people. And if my theory is correct...
Excellent work. You figured it all out. Congratulations, little ones. You've passed the 3rd round of the test.
Miko! And...
I apologize for causing you
Well... Because fear is induced by uncertainty, the more chaotic the situation, the better. Having the event staff also mysteriously vanish...
So you're the one responsible for all...
Hitomi, go tell the others that the test of courage has ended and that...
Now that I've solved the mystery, I'm going back to meet with my client. The intent to steal is not... I'll see you two later.
Miko, did you choose the Hagoita for the third round of the test of courage because you already knew about...
Miko! Lady Yae!
I followed Kitsune Saigu around the Mikawa Flower Festival one year and saw her play Akitsu. That was when I saw you. You didn't have a human form at the time.
I remember now. You were on Kitsune Saigu's...
I went for a stroll on the beach some time ago and sensed though your power was weak, I was still able to find you. You were sitting... I overheard you telling yourself that you must be patient and avoid contact with humans.
Huh? When was that?
With your powers being so diminished, it was only natural that you did... You must have been blaming yourself all this time. You knew Kamai and the samurai became friends as a result of
At the time, I couldn't take on a human form like... After they first met at the Mikawa Flower Festival, I felt but after they said their final goodbyes, I could often hear Kamai sighing to himself. Lady Yae, you are a well-known yokai. You must... People meet, become friends, and then go there. Is it really worthwhile for us
Why not? Tell me, how did you feel when you played...
I felt happy.
But your rationality told you that it was wrong, didn't it? It turns out that there is still another piece to the story.
What do you mean? The samurai and Kamai...
True, but the story doesn't end there. That samurai's name was Yanagibashi Takuto, who... It is believed that Takuto developed this style of swordsmanship while dueling with Kamai, who had also befriended the third generation. 500 years ago, Kamai and Tominaga fought side by side until their final moments, and the sword Tominaga wielded was passed down from Yanagibashi.
Oh.
We yokai are not like humans. Humans have too short a lifespan, and the day will inevitably come. However, the bond formed by friendship will not be... There's no reason to be upset by this. Time flies by in an instant, and life passes by...
Hey, compadres!
Ito, what are you doing here?
Hitomi told me everything. And I also heard that I even know who the ghost lady is now. Anyway, I had a... Hey, you're that fox lady. Why are you here?
Please just disregard my
Right. Alright, listen up. To celebrate the end of the Test of Courage event, we will be holding the Mikawa Flower... I gave it some real thought and realized that it might be kind of difficult for those little yokai to hold the festival on their own. That's right. Arataki, the one and only Ito, will be in charge of organizing the best Mikawa...
Hooray for Ito!
Oh.
Can we really trust this?
Hey, what you trying to say? Besides, it won't just be me. Other people will help too. Even my bro Ayat. Everyone's busy getting ready, and the festival will be up and running in no time.
You're the best, Ito!
And what would a festival be without me? I'll be sure to go have a look too. It has been some time since I've attended a festival.
Paimon's gotta admit, Ito does... A festival, delicious food, count Paimon in!
Alright, I'll join.
Looks like the festival has started! Let's go check it out!
I was just saying that if I had more time, I'd have built a massive fishing...
Fishing? You know, when I lived on Wata...
Take it from an expert, using your hands to catch fish is no... Just the other day, I caught a fish so big that I didn't even know how to handle it. I even wrote a letter...
That's an unusual problem to...
Huh? A big fish? How come you didn't tell us?
Huh? You wrote a letter?
Oh, you bet I did. I wrote to the That's Life column and asked Miss Hina for advice. She's so amazing. She got back to me
Huh, what a coincidence. I do some part-time work there, and I recently received a similar letter.
You mean the letter was about dealing with a giant fish they caught? No. Could it be? Could it be that there's someone as good at fishing as I am? Oh, not on my watch. Hey, you all go enjoy the festival. Just you wait. I'll be inviting you all to my fish feast.
Aw, the string snapped. Yoimiya, this is more difficult than it looks. Can you really fish out these...
Don't worry. Let me show you a little trick. Just remember that your hand...
Yo-Yo Tsuri! Paimon see this game in some...
Do you want to give it a shot? Close one eye, aim carefully, and...
Oh, it looks kinda tricky. Paimon will let the traveler...
But Yoimiya, if I close one eye, I won't be able to see anything.
This ramen is so good.
Yeah.
You mean you don't get to eat ramen very often, Ayaka? But it's so...
Oh, it's you. Wilmy, food like ramen and hot pot tend to have a lot of oil and salt. So...
Yeah, now Paimon totally gets why Ayaka would put cake in...
Huh? Oh,
Phew, I'm stuffed. And feeling...
By the way, were there any special stalls at yokai festivals in the past?
Yes, but... Well, it's a long story.
Paimon can't believe you couldn't get a single water balloon. Chizuru managed to finally get one and gave it to Hitotsume-kun.
He looked like he really wanted...
But Paimon wanted one.
All right, then I'll catch one for you next...
Yay!
Come on now, this is way more expensive than usual. Even if it is a festival, you shouldn't hike up the prices this much.
Hey now, it costs money to run a stall. I need to raise my prices to help cover the...
Fair enough. How about 5 masks for 30% off?
Alright, alright.
It's so hot. Feels like...
Don't get too close. It's better to keep up.
I know. It's just so rare to see such a nice bonfire.
There are many beautiful things in the world. There's no need.
I was surprised that you didn't even tell your sister. It seems she was...
It would have been uninteresting had I told her what was going to happen. Besides, with her friends by her side, she wouldn't ever be too scared. Having a little...
Everything went according to plan. People started to...
Yes.
Hey, you two, stop laughing! It was scary!
Have you finished exploring the festival? Well then, are you having...
Yeah, it's great!
The original Mikawa Flower Festival was much more lively. But even if you could attend the original, because it's always more fun to enjoy a festival with...
Yes. Thank you.
Well then, I'm guessing you have something you want to say to him alone.
What did you want to say to us?
Ah, you saw through me again.
It's not that I know everything. It's just that
Traveler, do you have a moment? All right, here will do. Thank you. Actually, I was delighted when I was a yokai derived from a pair of Hagoita who came into being in the middle of a festival. So I wanted to go to more festivals, become friends with humans. But every evening, as night began to set in, I'd recall the bitter smile of then I would wonder if I became friends. As a result, I was convinced that I couldn't do it. I'm sorry that I spoke so strangely when we first met. I expected you to flee in terror. But when we met again, I knew you mistook me as one of the yokai. But instead of telling you the truth, perhaps it's because I've always wanted to be like Kamai, or perhaps it was because I knew I didn't have much time left, and I didn't want to be alone. Anyway, thank you for taking... When we played Akitsu Yugen, Paimon said the loot at the time. I wished, however, you still came and found me. Let me think. I wish for you to... Okay. I wish that every day of your journey ahead will be filled with joy, like a festival.
What's the hurry?